Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. And before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask all you XRP holders out there, what do you think the most logical price target for XRP is going into the next major cycle? What do you think the topping point for XRP is? Comment down below what you think the value could be, and also smash that like button if you guys do believe that XRP will make a new all-time high eventually. And also for all those XRP holders out there that are not subscribed to the channel by now, definitely consider subscribing and turning notifications on by the end of this video if you guys did learn something new, maybe you found it interesting, whatever the case may be, because over 50% of you are not subscribed to the channel. But with all that being said, let's just dive in and let's talk about the hypothetical scenario with XRP and the overall price target. So, Greg Crypto, I do follow him. I do like some of his takes, but I think that this one really caught my eye earlier, and I was just like, okay, I don't really understand it, right? Because being around the XRP community for so long, there's been a lot of tweets where we see these charts, and it's very simple. It's very, very simple. We're going to talk about that here in a second. But it's very simple to get caught up in the hype. It's very simple to do these types of tweets too, which I'm going to talk about here in a second. I have no hate towards eGreg, by the way. Full transparency. I think that a lot of the content is nice. I like a lot of the posts, but this one really kind of just rubbed me the wrong way, just because I've seen this stuff so much, and I think that it's not like I think mainly it hurts a lot of people instead of helping them. But we do see if my thesis or candle count is rhyming with current price action of XRP, and if historical price action will rhyme again, then XRP target is as follows: 60 cents, 22 cents, $1.20, $3, 13, 60, and 80. Nothing in this post is a financial advice. Now, let's take a look at this. It's as simple as doing 1, 2, 3. Me going and grabbing the bars pattern, going back to the September 1st, 2016 candle, going to the all-time high, and basically bringing it over here and saying, okay, there it is. That's going to be the price action for XRP. Also, don't mind this scam wick candle here. But this is all it is. That's it. There's not much thought process going into it. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about my idea about XRP. First off, I don't care about market cap. I don't really focus on market cap too much unless I'm calculating something like this. And I'm going to talk about why. For those out there that don't like market cap, I understand. I get it. Trust me. But during this video, I'm going to talk about why market cap does matter right now when we are calculating things. And I'm going to talk about historical data and data points as well. So first off, $82. 225x opportunity from our current price going off of half the supply. A $4.2 trillion market cap. Now, total supply at $82. This is fully diluted market cap. 8.2 trillion, an upside of 225x. Do I think that it's possible? I think that's possible long term, long term. Now, do I think that's possible by 2024, 2025, which this chart is telling us? No. Now, one thing that I've said many times and really kind of supports my exit strategy for XRP as well is the $10 to $15 to $32 range. These targets are outlined up here. Now, the $10 to $15 level I really like. I really love this area up here. I think that's the most logical area. I think that if we do see 22 cents, which I'm really kind of betting on, it's actually around like 23.5 cents, the 236. I'm looking at this as a almost 40x run to about roughly 60x. Now, mind you, 40 to 60x, if you've been accumulating for a while, could provide you with incredible value. I mean, we're talking about $1 million plus, depending on how much you invest it in. In my opinion, the more that you can afford to invest in, and also remember, only invest what you can afford to lose. But the more that you can afford to invest, the better. Because if I'm holding 1,000 XRP and it goes to $10, it's a big difference if I'm holding 100,000 to 1,000, right? Now a lot of people can't afford a 100,000 XRP, which I understand. And again, when I look at XRP, do I need 100,000 to make life-changing wealth? Not necessarily, right? But I do think that higher targets, and if you have the money to accumulate a lot more and you can afford to, lose it all, then yes, I think that much more XRP and much more tokens in general is a way better way of looking at it than, okay, if I hold 100 XRP and it goes to this price, then I will be a millionaire. No, do not think like that. In fact, I actually said it on Twitter. I remember saying it recently. I said, don't overestimate something. What do I mean by that? Well, I always say, okay, can XRP go to $10? Yeah, sure, it can. But what if it doesn't? What if it only goes to the all-time high? What if it only goes to $3.57? Will I be happy with that? The answer is yeah. Yeah, I would. Now, is it only going to go to that price? No, not necessarily. But I always say underestimate the targets and be happy if they go way over. And always hold that bag, that slight percentage for those inevitable targets to be hit. But see, I get it. I see a lot of people talking about these hypothetical situations where XRP goes to X amount of dollars, but they always avoid the idea on like, okay, well, first let's target the all-time high because we have all this price data here where we haven't hit an all-time high, and it's been since the last time that we've hit an all-time high, roughly 1,826 days. And you could argue that the pressure cooker has been building and building and building. So when we do start to break out, we go much, much higher. And yeah, that's a likely scenario. We could. But what I have been focused on is the overall market cap. And is it because I think that market cap matters? No. What I'm focused on is the total, right? So with total, now remind you, total is all of crypto. I'm going to go to the 1 month here so that we have a little bit of a better scenario to go off of. What I have been focused on, and is this bottomed out? It's questionable, right? In fact, I've actually been looking at this range down here and seeing if we've bottomed out or not, or possibly if we do go much lower. Again, we could go much lower. We don't know if we're going to go much lower, but I'm going off of what we have right now in terms of price data. So is this structure guaranteed to change? We don't know. We got to see, and we got to really kind of come back to it if this pattern does break and this bottom channel breaks down here. But one thing that I have been focused on, and let me make sure that this is on this price chart. So a lot of people have been asking me, where do you see crypto going to? I believe that we could see this range here. Sorry, I meant to actually go to the rectangle. This range here for the total in the next cycle. About 10.5 trillion to about $11.5 trillion in market cap value. Now, why does this matter? Why does the matter when we're talking about the price of XRP? Well, the total market cap of crypto matters when we're talking about the price of XRP, because when we look at the price of XRP and we go back in time to XRP dominance, right? Now, again, remember, there's a lot more tokens in this space at this current moment in time, so dominance depends, and we might even go, we might not even hit those high dominance levels, but what I've been focused on, right, is the mean, right? The overall area of interest that we've seen at recent highs. Now, this is right here, April's all-time high, 4%. Why does this matter? Well, say for so we go to $10.5 trillion in market cap, and we only hit a 4% market, or a 4% dominance. That would give us a $420 billion market cap. an $8.30 XRP. But what if we see a scenario where we do see a settlement and we see so much FOMO coming in and the dominance is just drastically rising? Could that be a scenario? 100%. Then we're looking at a little bit of a different story. We could have up to 6+%, which would be, again, $630 billion, $12.44. And we even have a 14%. I'm just going to estimate it to 14%. Remember, 14% would be about $1.4 trillion. An upside of 20 or upside of 75x, a $28 XRP almost. This is why market cap matters. This is why market cap dominance matters as well if we're talking about much higher total market cap of crypto levels as well. Now, I ask you the question, is it guaranteed for the total of crypto to go to $10 trillion plus? Absolutely not. But this is a scenario that I've thought of in my mind many, many times in the past, because if we do go to $10 trillion plus in market cap value, then the price of XRP, in my opinion, can easily hit my levels of interest, the $10 to $15 range. Remember, $10 would be about a 5% market dominance of a $10 trillion market, and $15 would be about roughly a 7.6% market dominance. To put things a little bit in perspective, Ethereum dominance at its recent high, it's going to take a little bit to load here. At its recent high, so going back to like October, December of 2021, it hit about roughly 23%. Just to give you guys a little bit of a picture on ADA, at its all-time high recently, this hit about roughly a 4.5%. Dogecoin, again, we also have a little bit more price data on Dogecoin too. This hit about a 4%. So, are we expecting, because, XRP is a little bit more of a well-known token, are we expecting a $10 plus XRP? I am expecting a $10 plus XRP. Will we see it? Is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. Although, yes, I will be 100% happy with all-time high to $5 plus XRP, I'm betting big on a $10 plus XRP for the next cycle run. If we don't see it, will I be extremely upset? Will I, be so mad at the market and blame the market? Absolutely not. Listen, I'm diversified. I could hold XRP for the next 5 to 10 years if I wanted to, which I think to everyone out there, a big lesson to be learned is to diversify your holdings. That way, you can wait for specific targets to be hit on other assets. If XRP was my only holding, which I think is a very illogical thing to do, I never hold just one token. Even if I am a MEXC, I still would never hold just one token. But if I was only holding XRP, I would be looking at a few levels. And I could share with you guys those levels as well. And they're based off of fib levels. So I absolutely love the $5.72 range. If we do come back down to test 22 cents, which I think is logical, to the $5.27 zone, this would be about a 25x opportunity. Now, if I had, we'll say, $5,000 invested in, it would be a $125,000 profit. Well, $120,000 profit. And if I had like $15,000, then we're looking at like $375,000 plus. After that, we kind of look at the, $7 range to the $10 plus range. And with a high possibility of, or not a high possibility, sorry, a possibility of a high range target at about $16 being hit, a 73x opportunity. So, with this in mind, I just want you guys to understand, and I want to bring you guys down to earth because I could easily just, I could easily do the same thing. Listen, if I wanted to be, if I wanted to be that guy to, clickbait and say, okay, yep, I think that we're gonna see a massive high value range target on XRP, and this is what I'm expecting, and I'm just going like this, and I'm saying, see, look at, we're gonna see a $632 XRP by June of 2024, May of 2024. I could easily do that, but listen, bars graphs, they're only good for show, right? They're only good to see a hypothetical scenario and really kind of tie it to it. But listen, I'm going off of what we know, what we have, the data that I have. Are fib levels guaranteed to hit? No, not necessarily. But going off of this macro fib base level, guess what? Look at the levels that we've hit. And even if we're going, the best one is like the log scale, right? Because the log scale has provided us a little bit of a very close bet on where the resistance was during April of 2021, where the resistance was during August 2021, and it's providing us an insight right now, actually, on where our next levels of resistance will be. So 39 almost and a half cents, and then after that about 60 cents, and even after that about 92 cents. And look at the perfect retest here at 92 cents that we couldn't break, and we ended up just falling massively into the summer lows. So when we look at fib base levels, I focus on them because I've had incredible win percentages off of fib base levels in the past. And I don't think that they should be the only tool in your arsenal. You should definitely focus on everything else as well. But to me personally, when we look at the base points of XRP and where it could go, I've always been just focused on the $10 to $15 range. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, because definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. So it's up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.